As police across the United States shut down protests over the Israel-Hamas war, journalists say they are also being targeted.
You're filming this, right, Genevieve?
Yep.
Yes.
Here, 4 officers detain and handcuff columnist Robin Epley of California's Sacramento Bee, covering protesters during a recent city council meeting.
This one in particular, though, is so egregious because the people who were doing this to me are the people who are supposed to keep us safe. The police department is supposed to uphold the law. And in reality, what they were doing was breaking it.
Sacramento police, in an email, blamed Epley for not wearing a newly created city press credential. But Epley and others say police violated a 2021 California law that specifically protects journalists covering protests. California State Senator Mike McGuire wrote the law in response to the protests over the 2020 police murder of unarmed African-American George Floyd. McGuire says at that time, police assaulted and arrested the press for doing their jobs.
And in many cases, journalists put their own lives on the line to be able to bring all of us at home the story. And so what we know is that SB 98, it provides some of the strongest press protections in all of America.
Conflicts between police and journalists during George Floyd protests led to police policy changes in Minnesota, Los Angeles, New York, and elsewhere. But the problem persists, according to the U.S. Press Freedom Tracker. The group's data show police arrested or detained 36 journalists covering Israel-Hamas demonstrations since October.
What is at stake here is our constitutional rights, our human rights. You know, the First Amendment, freedom of speech, freedom of the press. There is no regard for that from law enforcement.
Farina shot this video of a journalist knocked down and then arrested by New York police. She's covering the May protests at Columbia University. He's captured other instances of New York police assaulting reporters. The New York Police Department hasn't responded to VOA's emailed and phone requests for comment. NYPD recently paid $10 million to settle a 2021 lawsuit brought by journalists and protesters who say police assaulted and arrested them without cause during 2020's George Floyd social justice protests.
It was not only a monetary settlement, but we sought equitable relief. We wanted the police to do things and change their policies and change their training regarding how at least journalists were treated.
These police and press conflicts during protests aren't unique to the U.S. UNESCO finds that covering protests anywhere in the world is one of a journalist's most dangerous assignments. The UN adds police forces are a critical part of that danger journalists face. Robin Guess, VOA News.